Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. So, I mean, we could be about to see the end of the road to glory. Not today, but tomorrow and potentially the day after could be the final 2 or 3 days. Because if EA don't do anything when footies finish, and all they do is, hey, here's a new team of the week, you know, informs are back, what the hell do we do between now and September? Because at the moment, I would say maybe out of the 7 episodes we drop a week, 4 or 5 of them, if not sometimes 6 of them, are just packs. So if they remove all the packs, which they will, because it all expires in 1 day, 1 hour, like everything apart from these SBCs, of course, because they're not packs, then yeah, we're left holding a certain part of our anatomy. So yeah, as far as EA are concerned, really, it would be in their best interest for them to say, look, there's 2 weeks left. In my opinion, as soon as you hit September, you are treading water until the demo and all the information that you can possibly fit into one lifetime about the new game. You're analysing everything, you're looking at everything, and then the demo comes out, you rinse that for a week, and all of a sudden you're in early access, job done, here we go. That's what's going to happen. But for 2 weeks between tomorrow and September, what EA need to do, in my opinion, is to say, look, every upgrade SBC we've ever released, here it is again. So this Team of the Season upgrade comes back. This is back. That's back. That 81 plus is back. These Team of the Week stay there. Pogba expires. These individual SBCs, they eventually expire. The icon upgrade is there. Maybe they make it cheaper. Maybe half the price. Maybe they release a standard icon. You know, you can get a base or a mid. The next one is a prime and a moments or something like that. Maybe make it, you know, the same price as this. The other one's cheaper. And then they release all the specific league SBCs. And then they go, every special item, the best version of every card is in packs now. So you've got Cesc Fabregas. The best version of him is like an 85 rated inform or 86 rated inform. That's in packs right now. That's the best version of that card. So you'll literally have, you know, I don't know, 400 or 500 special items in packs. However, it would give you a reason to play the game. And you'd rinse it, and you'd rinse it, and you'd rinse it. Hardly any people, and I'm not saying hardly any people in like 2 or 3, I'm talking obviously thousands, still play the game after FIFA 20 comes out because they have to wait till Christmas, they can't afford it, they don't want to get it, whatever. There's always a reason for it. I know people still play this game, so it's not like we can ruin it indefinitely. However, because the market dies as soon as FIFA 20 is released, because there's not enough people playing this game, it would make so much sense to release loads of stuff and allow people to stock up, whether it be on coins or whether it be on players or whatever, you know, just release a load of stuff, make everything relatively cheap, allow people to stock up their clubs and just give back for the last 2 weeks for the people who are going to have to play this game beyond FIFA 20, maybe up until Christmas, maybe the whole rest of next year. It's a small amount of people, but it would give us enjoyment for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It would give them enjoyment until they have to until they can stop playing it, and it just makes sense. It just makes perfect sense, because imagine now tomorrow 6 o'clock comes, they get rid of everything. Here's a brand new team of the week. The league is back. All right, brilliant. Most people stop playing the game at that point, because what are we still playing for? You might have one final weekend league or final few games, but that's pretty much it, right? What I tend to do at that point is start a career mode, and I just play career mode for 2 weeks. I'm not doing that this year, but yeah, I think that's what most people would end up doing. The people who are then stuck on the game until Christmas and beyond, things start to creep back up again. There's nothing on the market. If you want to go buy a normal Fabinho, it's going to cost you 4 or 5 times the amount of what it costs now. And then that price just goes up and up and up because there's just none of them on the market. Only one every now and again because nobody's playing the game. So, yeah, in my opinion, bit of a rant. I know, I apologise to start the episode off, but they need to keep these and they need to add more. They need to just throw everything at us for the final 2 or 3 weeks to keep it there in general. So when people go back, you know, sometimes you get, in a FIFA life cycle. I've not done it yet. I may do it. I don't know. I'm decided yet. people go back and then they make these retro videos, don't they? But no, people go back sometimes and they have a look at their older clubs, back to FIFA 15, 13 even, and you have a look to see what's around. Maybe you've got 1 million coins sat on your account doing nothing. Maybe you've got some FIFA points on there that you've never transferred over or whatever. There's always a situation for everything. And there's only a Team of the Week in packs, and there's nothing on the market, so you don't really want to be playing it. Well, why not leave everything as it is now forever? The Team of the Week is horrendous, but next week we should get a decent one. And then you've got all those upgrades and stuff, so at least if you go back in, next year, May next year, I go back to look at FIFA 19 to see what it's all about, and can't quite remember what I had. Let's go have a look. Oh, I've got 500,000 coins left over. I know what I'll do. I'll go and do some SBCs and some upgrades. You can't, and they ruin the fun. I don't understand it. So anyway, we've done a few of these 82 pluses. I've got the Foot Birthday SBC complete. We also had 2 15k packs from Squad Battles. So yeah, we've got a fair bit to open. Let me do the Jumbo Premium Gold packs first, because I'm not really expecting those to deliver an awful lot, although it is definitely possible to get something. Not on this occasion, though. Bunch of stuff that I don't need. I mean, I'm tempted to just get rid of all of the consumables at this point. If EA decide to drop everything and literally 6 o'clock tomorrow we get our informs back for Team of the Week, and that's it, and they don't give us anything beyond that point, I will assess the situation, because ultimately, what the hell can we do? There's pointless doing like 1 or 2 episodes a week until FIFA 20 comes out. It's going to be a case of we're done. Like Fabinho is that card that I kind of wanted to end things off, and maybe I'll wait around to do it. But the problem is, I don't want to be playing this game, 4, 5, 6 games a day, because there's no reason for me to. I don't want to do it. There's nothing to play for. My team is end game now. I'm happy with it. There's nothing to upgrade on it at all. There's no point going out and trying new players. I just think, you know what? That could be the end of the run. We've had a good run. We've enjoyed ourselves. But it does depend on what EA want to do for the rest of FIFA. Fingers crossed. Anyway, what have we got left? A Prime Gold Players, a Mega Pack, these 82s. Should we do these 82s first, and then we'll do those because they're tradable? Let's do the 82s, right? I think I've got 5 of them. And I just did a video. It was like an SBC blowout video on my other account. And I did 10 of these, and I got like 4, maybe 5 walkouts. And Gundogan was actually a board that I got as well, ironically. But yeah, there's one of them. I think I've got a team of the season. I've got a special card of some. I've got 3 or 4 special cards. Either way, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out, because I want to do more of it. Is that a? Nope, it's just a normal. It was a big flare. I've got a lot of coins on that account basically, and I've got unbelievable amounts of special items, like some huge rated players that I just never use. And I've learnt my lesson for FIFA 20. I put 250,000 FIFA points into this FIFA, and there was just absolutely no reason to do that whatsoever. In hindsight, I should have kept some back, because I didn't record the pack openings. Edin Dzeko? No, it's going to be Visca. Didn't record the pack openings, and I just opened them for the sake of opening them. Now, if you think that's overkill, I mean, yeah, okay, it is, but I'm a content creator, so theoretically I was just covering bases. I didn't spend as much as what you'd think I spent. I was getting 12,000 FIFA points for like 10 quid. There's the walkout, and it's a Future Stars. A lot of people are disappointed with Future Stars. I love them. I don't care how much they're worth. That's brilliant. I'm over the moon with it. Brilliant, brilliant pack. Probably one of the quote-unquote worst Future Stars in terms of the one of the players I would have wanted, like the Phil Fodens, the Vinicius Juniors. Wait, is Vinicius Junior Future Stars? I think he might be. Can't remember. Calvert-Lewin is even a great player. I love packing him. I think we've already got him in the club, though. There's a lot of decent Future Stars out there that I really like. Lafont isn't... We were going to buy him at one point, weren't we? Because he fit the club. He was good enough to go into the team at one point, and everyone was like, go and get him. Him and Bentancur. People were like, go and get him. But... yeah, obviously now he's not good enough. 82 plus, our final one. this episode anyway. I will try and do as many as I can for tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with EA at 6 o'clock. I'm really hoping they do a little bit of a madness. That's a terrible one. A little bit of a madness in terms of just giving us something to do, and just don't kill the game, please. We're into the final 5, though. I might as well enjoy what we have while we have it. Electrum players, not going to get anything from this, let's be honest. No, we didn't. Did we get a board? No, we didn't get a board. Okay, never mind. We didn't get that, which is okay. I don't mind it. I'm gonna be. Why did I do that? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna be sad to see the Road to Glory go if 6 o'clock tomorrow they drop absolutely sod all. They announce nothing, and that's the end of it. I will be sad, definitely. Walkout. We'll talk more about that sadness in a second. It's blue. That's the colour you want. It's Dutch. It's a CM. It's Liverpool. It's Wijnaldum. That is sensational. I think he's worth like £4.50. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference. We've been trying to build the best Liverpool team we can on the channel or on the Road to Glory or in the background. And he is a lovely addition. I think he may very well replace Jordan Henderson in that sort of starting 11, or maybe even the likes of Yari Littman, and I don't know. But how much is he actually worth? 50k? Yeah, 50k. Not too bad. I mean, we could have gone out and bought him, sure. That's not the point. The point is, we've just got Wijnaldum to go into our Liverpool team. I'm alright with that. Prime Electrum Players Pack number 2. Back-to-backs, anyone? No, I was just joking. We get a board, though, so, there's that. Belgian right wing, Simi Hazard, of course, playing for the wrong club. Well done, EA, on doing some summer transfers. I mean, they could have done, couldn't they? Would it have really have... I suppose maybe if they do summer transfers... I don't know. No, they're not going to. If they did them, they would be... I was going to say there'd be no point getting FIFA 20, but who the hell is happy with the gameplay in this FIFA? They could have done them, though, couldn't they? Kept our interest alive a little bit. Not that anyone's going to be really that interested about going out and getting a Dortmund Hazard, because it's the same league, but you get the idea. What do we have here? Prime Gold Players Pack. I'm going to open the Mega Pack first, because I don't rate these anymore. Absolutely shoddy packs. Never mind. Best packs in the game. We got to walk out. It's a biggie. It's a carnival. I love the card design. It's going to be Pulisic. It's not a biggie. False alarm. Everybody calm down. Again, though, if this was Chelsea, I'd be far more interested because it would actually fit into a team. I would have to work tremendously hard to get that into a team because of the league and not the nation. The league isn't that bad. I mean, there's a lot of good Bundesliga cards out there, but for my team, I would struggle to squeeze it in without using icons in particular. But that's the 3rd or 4th time we've packed him this year. Twice during this sort of, everything's back in packs. We packed him back when, I'm going to have to discard all of those. Sorry, Roy, and the rest of these, but I don't have the room. They're all selling for 1,000 coins each, but I just don't have the room for it. But I packed him when he was actually relevant. I think he sold for like 100k or something. 45k pack. This might not be the end of it, though, because there are a couple of other SBCs I may very well go out and do. However, let's get this Prime Gold Players Pack open and not get a walkout. I mean, I opened the 35k because they've been just trash for us the last few days. And that's how you repay me. I appreciate that, EA. I think I'm going to have to just discard those. I don't like doing it, but at this stage, I suppose it doesn't really make a blind bit of difference. Let's go look at some SBCs. The Team of the Season upgrade is something that I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing it to a degree, but then on the other hand, I feel like it might be a waste. I think I'd rather just do 82 pluses and hope to get... Team of the Seasons that way. I think tomorrow, and it's a risk, sure, of course it is, but I'm alright in doing it. I am going to use all of the non-rare golds and all of the rare gold cards that I don't need in the club to build 82 pluses. I have, I don't know, like 19 pages of rare golds, and I only need maybe 1 page of them, 2 at a push. So, yeah, there's that, and I have even more non-rares. So... hopefully, anyway, we'll be able to get a lot of 82 pluses. The 82 pluses is a better value for money, in my opinion, because the 81 doubles, yeah, okay, they're decent because you get 2 chances and they're 81 pluses, etc. But you need 11 rares, and you're not going to get as many out of it as you would do with the 82 pluses. The 81 to 86s are good for grinding the Team of the Season upgrade. The icon upgrade is something that I would do, but I don't want to do, so I'm not going to. Oh, just do it for the lads. No. Lucas Torreira, though, this is a card that I would actually consider doing and would play a part in somewhere or another. He's only 82 rated, it's one Arsenal player, and I'm going to do it. I'd like to have him just in the club. His foot... okay, we're going to have to do it the hard way, but... El Neni... How is that the only Arsenal player I have in the entire club? Crazy! But, yeah, so the Footmas Torreira is brilliant. Love him. Great card. This Torreira is even better, obviously. But he was too expensive to do when it first came out. So, yeah, I avoided it like the plague. But we don't have any rare goalkeepers, do we? Fair play. I'm going to use Horn in there. We'll use... who else do we want to use here? Rudiger, maybe? I mean, a lot of these we could sell for fairly big money, I suppose. But I'll probably have to use a fairly big player to sort of offset the rating as well. 82 rated is not that low, really. We'll use him. It'll have to be a special card that we use as well. Don't know what we need chem-wise either. 80 chem is a little bit on the big side. Let me just flesh this out a little bit, and then we'll see what we need in terms of rating at the end. So we'll get Vardy and him on the bench. Right, so let's have a butchers. Let's go in the untradables and see what we have to give up, because I would happily swap, not a João Felix, but I'd happily swap, I don't know, maybe Martinez? Gundogan, definitely. Hello, go the other way. Get him in there, get him in there, get him in there, get him in there. Okay, well, I'm not happy to swap many others. Let's get Bonaventura. Right, let's see what we can build out of this, right? So, chemistry is going to be a problem, I think, because we don't really have that many... Swap him. I say that, swap him. Let's do this. I might just spend some coins to get it done, really. It's not going to be the end of the world if I have to do that. That's an 82 rated team. There we go. So we've already done it. We just need to sort out the rating. Do I have any Premier League? I mean, I've got him. Let's put Pickford in goal. I kind of want a Premier League centre-back. Premier League is where I'm at with this, I think. That's the... Okay, never mind. I have no... Okay, they're untradeable. I was going to say, I have no golds from the Premier League. We'll use Rudiger. Okay, just do that for a minute. He gets nice links in there. That's full chem. That takes us to within 12 chemistry, being able to do it. We've got the rating. We've got the chem on the way. Okay, Izquierdo is a risk because of the rating, but it's fine. We are 3 chemistry away from getting this done. Can we get a centre-back in there? I mean, any centre-back really would be fitting. Nathan Ake, are you good? No, that drops the rating by 1. That is typical. We could then put Visca over there, though, and bang. It is done. Yeah, we're using 284s, but it's because of the Arsenal player more than anything. But I'm alright with it, because the 82 pluses that we're going to rinse through will give us... I mean, today as well... Theoretically, at 6 o'clock, you will already know this, but I'm just guessing, we'll get the Foot Birthday SBC again, but with updated requirements. So we'll have the, I think it's FIFA 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then 19 for the completion. So I think it's something along those lines. It might be 15 to 19, but either way. So there we go. Lucas Torreira is done, 89 rated, fantastic little player. Yeah, he's a bit short, but who isn't, right? I mean, there are a lot of people who aren't too short. I like the card, though. I think it's extremely well-rounded. His defensive stats are just incredible. His physicals are off the chart as well. In terms of stamina and aggression, you can boost that strength up to 86. The jumping and the heading are irrelevant for me because we know he's short. It wouldn't matter if they were 99 each because he's only 5'6". But there are a lot of, Kante is short. His team of the year is incredible. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Not especially now where you're just not competing. You're just playing. So that's our main squad. Torreira or Wijnaldum wouldn't get in there anywhere near it. And that's okay because we have a Liverpool team, Reds. This is sort of past and present Liverpool. we can get our new Van Dijk in here. I might play with this, not tomorrow, because, again, we're just going to be rinsing packs because it's the final sort of session. But I'm going to go through these and find the... Right, there's Wijnaldum. Is there any other Liverpool player or past and present Liverpool player that could make it in there? Remember when Hazard played for Liverpool? No. I think we're done there. Don't think there's anyone else that has ever played or been linked with. So Wijnaldum can come in. I mean, we'll get rid of Crouch, actually. Put Wijnaldum in there. I mean, that's looking sexier and sexier by the day. We'll take out Alessandrini. Right. So the bench isn't past and present Liverpool. I'm fully aware of that. Fabinho, Origi and Crouch are. I think Ronaldinho played with them once. I think Vieira signed for them. And Ronaldo still plays for them today. No, so yeah, we can get away with that. But I mean, that's not too bad. I think Wijnaldum would have to be a cam, which I mean, and he can play anyway. That is one of the most well-rounded cards I have ever seen in any FIFA ever. That's insane. I've never noticed how well-rounded he is. But yeah, okay. So Gerrard and Henderson are the two CDMs. We don't have the chemistry on Fernando Torres, but I'm alright with it. And then, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's probably where the Liverpool team will finish. I mean, in terms of improvements, you could bring in Mane, you could bring in Salah, but apart from that, I can't really think of too many more improvements you could make within FIFA 19. Okay, team of the season, Andy Robertson, a left back. Is that it? Imagine we brought, I mean, Salah, maybe Salah striker card instead of Henderson. Drop Wijnaldum down into the CDM with Gerrard. How much is a striker Salah? I wonder. I know a lot of you don't care because you're not Liverpool fans, but as a Liverpool fan, this is what I would be doing if I... where's the best one? There it is. So, yeah, this is what I would be doing if I wasn't recording. Okay, so he's not going to be purchased. He's $500,000. But, I mean, that, instead of Fernando Torres... would be it, wouldn't it? No, not instead of Fernando Torres. Well, maybe instead of Fernando Torres. For chemistry-wise, that instead of Fernando Torres would be it. However, Jordan Henderson for Fernando Torres. You play... I think we play Torres left, Salah on the right, Yari Littmanen as the striker, and then Roberto Firmino as the cam. And then Wijnaldum and Gerrard would be CDMs. We're not going to get him, though, so that's irrelevant, almost. There we go. So I've been trying not to sneeze for the last 5 minutes, so if I'm putting some really weird faces because I don't want to make a cut and have to edit. But, yeah, there it is. So I think that's probably where we're going to end it with the Liverpool team. I do want to play with it, though. A 92 rated Liverpool team. Crazy stuff. We do have Crouch on the bench as well that we could easily get in there. On chemistry instead of Fernando Torres, use him as a striker, play Firmino left. We don't even really have it. We don't have enough sort of, good quality attackers for the Liverpool side of things, which is really weird because Liverpool's attack is like their best thing. But either way, that's going to do it for today's episode. Tomorrow's episode, like I said, we'll have an awful lot of 82 pluses. I will do whatever SBC they release today, which my guess is going to be the Foot Birthday Puzzle SBC. And yeah, and then the next day, it depends what they do, but the next day I definitely want to play with this. I also want to go and play with the main team because we might as well make the most of that before we have to essentially start again. But outside of 2 days worth of just playing with the teams, maybe grinding a little bit to get Fabinho, it's done. Unless EA do a madness, so fingers crossed that they do. But if you have enjoyed that, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.